Coming here to share urgent news, timely news, and am curious if any of you have seen it yet, but I've recently been sharing wolf updates, and today I have the Colorado wolf update. And if you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. So I wanted to share this with you, and I'm just reading the press release right now, so I'll read it with you. But you see the headline there. Colorado Parks and Wildlife successfully releases gray wolves on Colorado's western slope. And so, if you didn't know, there was a lawsuit that was happening last week on Friday. It was judged that the lawsuit was denied. And in the meantime, Colorado Parks and Wildlife has been in Oregon capturing wolves. This announcement is as of today, Monday, December 18th, 2023. And it's not to say that they actually were captured and released today. So this is one of the wolves. But I imagine they didn't do this live, the release, because there have been death threats against CPW and the other officials. There have been death threats against the wolves. There have been people that are wanting to go to the release to take pictures, to pet the animals, to do all the things. But anyways, today, Parks and Wildlife experts released 5 gray wolves. So 5, in case you guys were wondering, 5 gray wolves onto public land in Grand County. So they were released in Grand County. Historic effort, permanently changing the landscape there. But I will share a link to this press release so you can read it in full later. But this is to fulfill what the voters decided with ballot box biology, because they know so much how to manage wild animals, apparently. So we will see how this works. But the gray wolves came from Oregon. Oregon was the only state that was willing to help CPW and help Colorado get the animals. So they did that. Here it says criteria for release included the age, sex, and health and body condition of each animal. So they did inspect them and do vet checks before they released them. Each gray wolf was weighed and measured. The staff collected genetic material, tissue, and blood samples before fitting each animal with a GPS and satellite tracking collar. So each wolf that they collect and put here will be released with a collar. Okay. Once they start breeding, they of course will be born without collars. So then there are going to be wolves that are not collared. They eventually will try to collar them. But here are the numbers. We have 4 juveniles and 1 adult. So we have 2 females and 3 males. The largest one, 108 pounds. And these, you can see it's saying where they came from, what packs they came from. And here's a special note. All wolves colored and released in Colorado will be using the same naming convention. So it tells you how they're numbered and where they come from. The OR indicates that they came from Oregon. CPW will be repeating this process until at least 10 to 15 wolves had been reintroduced into Colorado by mid-March of 2024. So that's within 3 months. And as I said, I'll include a link to this. And let me come back over here and just visit with you. I see a couple of thumbs up. A couple of you have said hi, so hi there. The way I'm formatting this, I can't really see who's watching too well. But if you just joined, I'm talking about the wolf release in Colorado. They have released some wolves, and I'm reading that press release. I know some people are excited. I will tell you, I am not excited. I'm not thrilled about it. I wanted them to come here naturally, which they were coming naturally. We do have a migration from Wyoming that is confirmed, and several wolves from New Mexico, which are Mexican gray wolves, quite a bit smaller than this wolf that's coming from Oregon. But the Mexican gray wolves are coming into southern Colorado, but CPW has not confirmed that those are here. So again, maybe let's go back to this press release and kind of finish reading that with me, because I'm not very excited. But today in history was made in Colorado, first time since the 1940s. The howl of wolves will officially return to western Colorado. Oh my gosh, how majestic does that sound? Just magical, right? Pretty terrifying to somebody who has cattle and horses and other farm animals. That's not exciting to me. However, I will let you know that CPW has been working in conjunction with Colorado Cattlemen's Association and other organizations to help us know what tools we have at our disposal and how we'll get those. They've also let us know about compensation and how we have to have our record keeping and stuff like that. So, as I said, I'll put a link to this in there. Put it in the comments. I think I can do that anyway. Let me know if you can see that in the comments. And let me know your thoughts. Are you excited about wolves? Have you seen a wolf in real life? I've seen one crossing the highway in Montana, and it looked quite a bit like this one they have on the press release. See this one here? Yep, it looked quite a bit like that, black wolf. They also have some links down below here to Vimeo video. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube. I don't know if YouTube's going to allow you to go see that video, but I'm going to include it in case you want to go look later. You can check it out. There's also, that was it. I guess the capturing in Oregon is the first comment. I will share the next one. It will be the release in Colorado. As I said, if you're just joining me, the wolves have been released in Colorado. They have released a total, get back to the total number. They have released a total of 5 wolves. We've got 68, 76, 76, 93, 108 pounds. These are their numbers. So this is the year, the wolf. And then, so one thing you might want to know, so the numbers informs biologists of the wolf's gender. Let's see here. Let's read this again. The wolves captured, collared, and released in Colorado will use the same naming convention. The first 2 numbers, 23, indicates the year, so we see the year. The second set of numbers informs biologists of the wolf's gender. Males are odd numbers, females are even numbers. So what you may realize is there's not a number 1. And so we have 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not a 6. And so those were wolves that didn't fit the criteria and they were released. I don't know if it says that in here because quite honestly, I haven't read the entire release. I'm reading it with you. But hi Ben. Hi there. I hope you're doing well and thanks for watching. I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate you stopping by. I think you stopped by on my last live as well. And so what do you think of these wolves in Colorado? Is that crazy or is it cool or is it exciting? I think it would be more exciting if they just came in naturally and we had a way to manage them and protect ourselves. And actually, we kind of do. There's a management plan for that, but you can learn all of that here at this management plan and restoration. So those are areas we can go to. And for people who don't know, the release is something that was mandated by law because the Colorado voters said that we have to have wolves in Colorado. So that's where we're at. I just wanted to pop in and give you an update and let you know about the release. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. I'd like to hear them. If you're from one of the states that already has wolves, I've heard from a lot of you, and let me know your experiences. Tell me about that in the comments as well. Thank you for watching. You have seen a gray wolf. Okay. And where did you see the wolf? Tell me about it. I need to know. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. And I would like to know where you saw a gray wolf. Was it gray colored or was it a gray wolf that was black like this one in the picture here? Yeah, so this is a gray wolf also, although it's kind of a black in coloration. Look at the faces of these guys that were releasing the wolves. This is Reed DeWalt. He's worked tirelessly. I don't know how he has done all of it, but I'm not sure if they look excited or how they look. Let's see here. Jed, good evening to you. I need to adjust this coloring. I don't know how to do that very well. Let's see if I can change it to a color I can see. Oh yeah, that's a little better, huh? I'm pretty new to doing this live streaming stuff, if you didn't know. But anyways, thank you for watching. In the good news, there's a herd of elk being introduced to a game preserve here in Western PA, along with the possibility of mountain bison. Well, that's cool. I'm glad they're introducing some elk there. That's pretty neat. Something with the bison that, as a cattle person, somebody who owns cattle and livestock, is that bison do carry some diseases, so we do worry about that a little bit with bison. But it's really cool to see bison. And here we do have some in Colorado that they're trying to domesticate and make wild animals. They're trying to like designate what they are in Colorado. That'll be coming soon, so we'll see on that one. But that's pretty cool. Thank you for letting me know, and thank you for joining. I'm glad to see you here. Very glad to see you. Let's see. Well, let me that's the one picture. You guys, I could probably play a little bit of a video. This is another picture. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in on this one. Yeah, so this is them weighing the wolves. That picture there on the left.